Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. We're here in the Hermitron halls, and I have completed my first Hermitron set. So, we have all of the Hermitrons from set number 6, and I wanted to share this with you. Over the last couple episodes, we were working with Python on his Sea Town, and I'm actually recording this before those videos go out. But I do still want to be playing the Hermitron game while those videos are in the process of being released and everything. So I wanted to share this with you and record this little clip before. But what I want to do in today's episode is I'd like to work on the Elven Kingdom, which I think is going to be super awesome and amazing and super cool. But let's go ahead and put these guys in here so we can get our points for the first Hermitron set that we've completed. We're here today in Ren's Hermitron shop, and we're going to buy our next map, our weekly map. I think he does one a week, and we're going to buy one at a discounted price of 5 diamonds. So pretty cool. I have... please let me fly. Pretty please. There we go. Okay, so I have been working on Hermitron. I found a booster pack yesterday, and I also found one today, which I haven't actually opened yet. And then we've now got our book. So minus 890, 1738. Okay, so 890 is going to be that way. And 1738 is going to be that way. So I basically got to go like that way. This diagonal direction. Okay, cool. So I'm going to head off that way, and I'll meet you over there. Aha! Hidden in a hill. Good hiding spot. Good hiding spot. I do have to say, though, I'm glad that he's putting signs on these booster boxes saying they're reserved, because even though they're hidden a bit better than your average one, I feel like some of the hermits would still be able to find them. The competition is on for this game. It's been pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and head over to the Hermitron halls, and we'll order. We'll sort all this stuff out over there. Okay, so here's where it stands right now. Iskall is working on the gold set, and he's completed, I think, 3 sets so far, or something like that. I have a total of 9 points altogether, and I've been working on one of the new sets. Ren brought out a whole bunch of new sets, one of which is this glass set, and I found the Mythic in a booster box yesterday. So now, that's kind of the one that I'm going for, because the thing is, I was working towards this 11 set, but I don't think it's possible to complete. I think the one that I was missing was one that is not in circulation anymore. So I decided, you know what? I found the Mythic. We're going to start working towards the glass. So let's see here. Let's see what we got in these two. We've got nothing glass related here. Okay. And in this one, again, nothing glass related at all. So nothing of use. Nothing of use in either of those, unfortunately. Oh well, that's all right. We're still coming along, though. We're making progress. We're slowly working our way towards the next set. Let's just dump. Let's see. Those are my diamonds. That's just a sign. That's a shulker box. Shulker box. Sometimes it's actually hard to figure out which of these are actually Hermitrons. Let's see. That's a Hermitron. Hermitron. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's not an ender. That's my ender chest. That's the Hermitron. There we go. Okay. I think. Yeah, that's all the Hermitrons. All right. Anyway, so what I want to do in today's episode is I want to do something crazy. I'm going to do something wildly unexpected, even for myself. Today we are going to build with birch. What? Yes, these are the actual words coming out of my mouth. We're going to build a building today, and we're going to make it using birch, which is something that I really don't ever do. Now, long ago, when I first started playing Minecraft, I admit I did use that particular wood a little bit more often than I should have. But, you know, I didn't know any better. And eventually I came to realize that for the most part, it's a pretty ugly wood. But with that said, we've been working on... I've been working on coming up with an idea for kind of an elven building style. And birch ended up in the block palette, and I did some stuff in a creative world, testing it out, you know, trying to come up with a design. And I think it actually turned out pretty well. Like, I'm actually quite happy with the way that it looks. So, let me run to my dwarven base to grab some resources, and then I'll meet you over at the area where we're going to be building. All right, guys, I am back. So, a couple episodes ago, I asked if we were going to do if we should do an elven kingdom or a castle, or more of an elven village. And I decided, well, you guys decided, pretty overwhelmingly actually, that we should tackle an elven style building thing. And I think it would be really cool. And I think this is a good place for it. Right here, kind of in the woods, I think this kind of gives off that elven vibe that we want. Plus, chopping down a lot of these resources, I'm actually going to need these resources as we build this stuff, so we'll be recycling, right? It's like good for the environment or something, I guess. I don't know. Either way, we are going to need to clear a bit of space here, so let me get some area kind of cleared out where we can actually put this house. I don't want to just, like, completely destroy the forest, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we obviously don't want trees growing up in the middle of our house that we're about to build. So let me get to it, and I'll be back with you once I got an area cleared out. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I have a sufficient area cleared out here, at least for the most part. There's still some leaves that need to despawn and some of that kind of stuff, but that's okay. That can happen while we're working on this whole little project. So let's put a little bit of a builder's chest over here just to kind of store this stuff in. There we go. And then let's grab a stack of oak logs and start kind of laying out the foundations of this house, because this is going to be, that's kind of going to be the most important thing to make sure we get the shape of the house right. Okay. So I'm thinking, let's see, the road comes along there. I think we'll want the house to be probably about here. So let's just start maybe like right here, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go about there or so. That should be good. So we'll go 7 wide, and then that would leave an odd number there. Okay, then we'll go 1, 2, 3. I'm almost thinking 6? Like that, maybe? Let's throw down a bed real quick. What I need to do is I also need to grab logs so I can properly think this out. Sleep, please. Sleep faster. There we go. Okay, so let's also grab some oak logs here, because this will help me think. So we'll put a log here, and then in between we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now here I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another log right there. Right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then over here, same kind of a deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a log. Like a so. All right. So this will be one little chunk of the house. Then over here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's just get rid of these corner bits for a minute. Once again, just so I can think. We'll fill them in later. Here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's think about this. We could put a door here, which would mean a log here, space, space, log. Yeah. So, like that looks about right. And that's probably what? 8? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, cool. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Log here. And then basically we should just have to connect those up like so. Now, figuring out the windows on this one is going to be a little goofy. Because we'd have space. Actually, it would be here. And here. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I'm almost tempted to shrink it. Yeah, maybe we'll shrink it down, just 1. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to be kind of mixing evens and odds in this build a little bit. It's going to be a little funky, but I think it's going to look good once it's all done. So then we'll bring this over and that across, because then here, that'll be 3 in the middle. We can put the thing here, or we can figure out like a 1 wide window or something. This will be our entranceway, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay, now here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I don't know that I like that either. It's kind of necessary. But I would almost prefer this to be 6. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if we did away with this, I'm just trying to think about windows, okay? So if we could put a double wide window there, a double wide window there, and that would look okay. Or we could make this a triple wide window. That's probably the better idea. Yeah. We'll just end up with longer windows on these little chunks. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to take these oak walls, now that we've got the layout kind of, at least mostly figured out. Now that we've got that done, I need to take those oak walls, and we need to build those up a little ways. So let me get to it. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got the walls in place, and they're looking okay. I also started putting a tiny bit of the roof in place, which is basically what we're going to be working on next. And what we're also going to do is on top of each of these oak log pillar things here, we're going to cap those off with a spruce slab, like so. Okay, so next step, as I said, we need to make the roof. This is where it's going to get a little tricky. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we'll bring those chunks in like so, and then we'll go up like that, probably over 1, and then we'll go like this. And essentially what we're doing here is making it so that as you get closer to the center, the roof basically sticks out. Whoa. And we'll get like a little design on the very edge. It's going to look a little bit Nordic once it's all said and done, but I think that's okay. So let's go here. Wait, is that right? That has it coming. I feel like that's not right. I feel like we're supposed to have. No. Yeah, it is. It is, because we've got yeah. This doing a roof like this can get a little confusing. Like it can kind of make your head hurt if you're not paying attention. But we'll get a roof shape that kind of sticks out like that, right? And then what we'll be doing is filling in chunks of this with different materials. So like right here we might have spruce, and then we'd bring up stairs like maybe up here or something. We'll figure it out as we go. But let me get some more roof done on the basically the outline. I want to get the whole roof outlined, and then I'll come back to you with another progress update. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got the walls in place, and they're looking okay. They're looking okay. I also started putting a tiny bit of the roof in place, which is basically what we're going to be working on next. And what we're also going to do is on top of each of these oak log pillar things here, we're going to cap those off with a spruce slab, like so. Okay, so next step, as I said, we need to make the roof. This is where it's going to get a little tricky. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we'll bring those chunks in like so, and then we'll go up like that, probably over one, and then we'll go like this. And essentially what we're doing here is making it so that as you get closer to the center, the roof basically sticks out. Whoa. And we'll get like a little design on the very edge. It's going to look a little bit Nordic once it's all said and done, but I think that's okay. So let's go here. Wait, is that right? That has it coming. I feel like that's not right. I feel like we're supposed to have. No. Yeah, it is. It is, because we've got yeah. This doing a roof like this can get a little confusing. Like it can kind of make your head hurt if you're not paying attention. But we'll get a roof shape that kind of sticks out like that, right? And then what we'll be doing is filling in chunks of this with different materials. So like right here we might have spruce, and then we'd bring up stairs like maybe up here or something. We'll figure it out as we go. But let me get some more roof done on the basically the outline. I want to get the whole roof outlined, and then I'll come back to you with another progress update. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it beautiful? Just look at this thing. No, it's actually not. It looks terrible right now. There's way too much birch visible. I think the shape overall is good. I think it's an interesting shape, and I think it comes together fairly well, kind of this cross-section. I also like how this little bit kind of sticks out. I wish we had spectator mode right now so I could show you this a little bit easier. But I like how this wall here is flat, or, well, mostly flat anyway. And yet the roof kind of juts out a little bit. I think that's kind of cool. Overall, I'm very happy with the shape of the house. We still have a lot of work to do as far as making it look better, because right now there's this giant like birch blob monstrosity. But it's kind of cool because as you're walking along, you'll catch little glimpses of it through the trees until eventually you're right next to it. And then we'll probably clear out probably this tree and this birch here and make a little pathway that leads up to it, connecting to this path over here is what I'm thinking. So that's going to be kind of the plan. But we do need to get the dormers in the roof because right now they look pretty terrible. Let's see if we can figure one of these out together. So let's just kind of pop up here. And we kind of want to scoot them over maybe about here or so. And let's just knock out like that much. And we want this to be odd. So naturally, because, we want it to be odd, naturally I went evens. That's how it always goes. Counting is a struggle. Anyway, let's just put some oak planks up like that. And then I'm thinking like right here, we'll have an oak plank as well. And then maybe we go up one more and go kind of out like, that's the wrong direction. Maybe out like this, if we can get it. There we go. And then we'll have it kind of do one of these. With a up, over, there, here, here, here. And like that, maybe? It doesn't stick out much, but it doesn't really need to. Because it's one of those things where it doesn't need to stick out much. It just needs to stick out that we get a little bit of interest and definition in the roof like that. How's that look from down here? For just like a little window dormer? Oh, and also, of course I don't have what I need. Why do I never have what I actually need? Here we go. Oak. So if we pop up here, we can go there and there to kind of cover up parts of that. I'm looking at this and I'm not particularly liking it. Maybe we do something a tiny bit different. I'm not going to worry about what the inside looks like right now. Just so you know, we'll come back and the inside right now looks atrocious, and it's going to continue to look atrocious until we have a chance to kind of get in here and do some things. How about that? That's a bit better, but I'm still really not a fan. Maybe we try this. Let's do something really out there. This could be interesting. Let's tear this part down. Okay. And right here, maybe right here, we go up like this. And then we put like a little upside down thing, so it kind of, so the roof kind of like curves a little bit, right? And then right here, it would come out, right there it would come out, up, and then we have it go back to this, right? Like that. And then we would still connect up the birch. I need to sleep. And then let's see. Well, let's get a look at the shape first. Do we like that? That's a bit better. It's so hard to tell without the rest of the roof on there. Let me play around with this. Let me get all the dormers in place, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys. I am back. I don't have all of the dormer windows in place yet. Not all of them. I still have to do the ones on that side and on the other side. But I did finally figure out the design, and I think this is good. I like this quite a lot, and I think this will work. I've got 2 of them. This is going to drive some of you crazy, the fact that this is not symmetrical. But it's not possible to actually have it be symmetrical because this is an odd number, and this is an even number. So, yeah. I know some of you will be driven absolutely insane by that, but I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to work a little bit on the doorways. So I'm thinking I want to have a lot of kind of round shapes in this, if that makes sense. So let's maybe start right here. And we'll maybe do something along these lines. Right? Kind of get this sort of rounded shape going. And then we'll take out this chunk right here. Let's replace that with oak stairs. We'll put some white glass panes in like so. And then I think we'll go slab, slab, stair, stair. Kind of like that. And that gives us kind of this nice rounded feel and shape to this window because of the way that the spruce outlines it. And I think that's good. I think that's pretty cool. Now here, let's see if we can kind of replicate that a little. Ooh. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't replicate that exactly. Maybe we'll go like this instead. Because the door is going to be right here. Let's see. Maybe like that. And then here, 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 here. And then maybe right here, we go like this. And possibly another stair here. And here. That kind of loses its round shape, doesn't it? Like that's more of a, that's not really round. That's more of a it's more of like a diamond, which I'm not super happy with. Let's maybe do this, and maybe we'll go and get rid of that, and this one, and then maybe we put a slab here and here. That feels a lot better. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Maybe we leave it like that. Or maybe we bring a single slab across or something. I'd like to really kind of emphasize that round shape. Maybe we do this. Ooh. That's not bad. Or maybe we go with a stair like this. Ooh, I don't like how those connect, though. Maybe here and here. Nah, I liked it better the way it was. Sometimes you gotta experiment. Sometimes you have to experiment with stuff and decide if you like it or not. And sometimes that's easier to do than other times. Like, it varies. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes not so much. I think that could be good. That could be really good. Let's try that out. And let's maybe... I'd kind of like a dark oak door on this. If we could ever sleep. Pretty please. There we go. Okay. I don't suppose I don't think I brought any dark oak with me at all. Let's just go a spruce door for now. I'll probably swap it out later for a dark oak one once they have the option to do so, but for now, let's just do that. I think that's okay. And then maybe we'll go like that and like that, and just make a couple of spruce fences and put those, like this. Just right there. Yeah, that actually isn't bad. That's not bad at all. Or, just out of curiosity, would it look better if we did something like this? No. No. I kind of like the spruce fences there. Kind of like they're holding up the parts above, but I think I prefer them where they were. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Boop. There we go. Okay, so that actually looks all right. Ooh, I don't like this corner, though. Maybe we get rid of this and this. Maybe we do that. Yeah, I think I prefer that, because then this corner isn't all weird. Okay, cool. So now what we need to do, and I think we're just going to kind of focus on this part of the house today, and I'll worry about the rest of it later. Let's grab ourselves some oak leaves here. And let's get some leaves up in this little house. See if we can get some kind of foliage and stuff going. Make things look a bit more organic and natural. I think that's very doable. Maybe, oh man. I need some sort of pillar block, please. Dirt, that'll work. Perfect. Let's just kind of pillar up a bit, and let's see. We got leaves there. Let's maybe put a leaf here, here, and here. We don't want to overdo it on the leaves. Like, we definitely want the foliage in here, but we don't want it to be, like, super spammy. Because if we make it too spammy, it's not going to look very good. Maybe we bring that one down a little bit. And then maybe over here, we bring that down like so. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So there's that part. Now I want to get up here and have like a vine that's kind of coming down the center, right? Kind of like that. And I don't like it right here. I'm using my shovel because it has silk touch, in case you were wondering. Maybe one here. And then here, and then maybe we'll bring this guy down like that. Just a little bit of foliage coming in over here. Yeah, that seems good. And then I think we'll do one more, like, up here. Right? Just kind of wrapping its way around the house. I think that actually looks pretty good. The only thing I would add is a little bit, like, right there. Just a little. Let's see how that looks from a distance. Yeah, I like it. I think that's good. And I told you, I was building with birch, and tell me that doesn't look too bad. Tell me that doesn't look bad. I mean, I think that looks gorgeous. I think this is the first time in a long time that I have built with birch and actually liked what I saw. It's nice. It's very nice. And once we have the rest of the house done, detailed out, with this kind of general theme and style, I think this is going to be amazing. But we're going to have to save that for another episode, my friends. because I'm out of time for this one. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.